G'day YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to the Dyson Flat Toy Review. I'm recording this video on July the 19th, and of course yes, yesterday, which was of course July the 18th, and today, being July the 19th, we've actually had a very peculiarly strange summer. It has been very, very hot. Today overall has been like 42 degrees Celsius at Heathrow Airport, but here in Birmingham, it's about 39 or 38 degrees Celsius. I think it's been one of the hottest Julys since 2019 and 2003, actually, that wasn't Faversham, Ken, and 2015. That's basically Malaysian style temperatures in the middle of the UK. Now I know the bulk of my audience are pretty much in the Northern Hemisphere, just as I am though guys, We're pretty much having a summertime, but don't you worry, winter might be coming. And of course, yes, tomorrow I think it'll be a cooler sort of change. I think by tomorrow it'll be like 21, 23 degrees Celsius, I think. So that's going to be quite a cool sort of change, I suppose, hey? But in this video, we're going to be taking a look at some ponies. And I bet the ponies will bring back the magic of friendship. But not only that, but let's just hope that climate change isn't that tragic. So, with this hot tropical weather outside, I might as well just have to open the windows. I'll have to go ahead and open the blinds here. Crikey. And can you believe it? There are no clouds here, but it's actually very, very humid. I might as well open a bit, like so, as I'm working here. Not sure if there's any bugs outside. I might be looking around. Nothing, but it actually is scorching outside, of course. And with that being said, let's just go ahead and take a look at the ponies, because it's time for us to get magical. Okay, so, put the webcam over there. What I'm going to be doing is just a semi-conventional toy review, actually a conventional toy review, where I'm actually going to, just like Ashens in the way I do, videos and whatnot. First product, we're going to be taking a look at something very summery. It's this. Whoever thought the Flip Up Ponies toy range will be coming back this summer? It's a Flip Up Origami Ponies Recreational Summer-like Basic Vibes 12-pack. Comes with Worldy, comes with Pinkie Pie, costs about £12, and yes, it looks like Worldy is off for a bit of a swim. Not only that, but it looks like he's having a bit of a paddle. I don't know. And it looks like Pinkie Pie is there to pretty much get her lovely pink skin cooled, and it looks like Fluttershy on the back of the packaging. That's what you get, and we've got a lovely artwork or picture of Fluttershy offering ice cream to a couple of ducks. Anyways, let me just go ahead and unpack this and see what's inside. Oh yes, actually come show us what it's done. I bet you what, it's actually got a lot of components. Okay, so let's take a look at Pinkie Pie. First, funny thing about Pinkie Pie is that look at the mane. It's actually a bit shorter than what it's meant to be. I think the mane should have been protruded a little bit more so away from the muzzle, which is the front part. Crikey, it is hot outside. Of course, yes, you've got the balloons. I don't know how the camera's going to cope with the hot weather at the moment, though. Yes, we've got a nice trio of balloons here as the cutie mark. There's her eyes. Looks kind of weird looking. Then we've got Rarity, who looks pretty much the same as what I've made before. I don't know about you, maybe the tail is actually quite different as well in terms of how it's been designed and not the way it's been coloured in. Oh, of course, yes, it's done via pastels, I suppose, hey? And, yes, there you go, there's her beautiful blue eyes. There's her mane. Oh, yes, and let's not forget the name as well. It's also a toy that's 100% compatible with water because, oh no, sorry, Pinkie Pie, forgot to put a name on you. Sorry for the lag on the webcam, but that's what it always does. It looks like the other side of her leg is not really coloured in pink, strangely enough, and not named though. Let's take a look at Fluttershy. She does have a name, and she's a Pegasus, of course. There you go. That's what she's basically designed after. And if you look closely, she's got a cutie mark which looks like that. And here's the other side here as well. Looks pretty awesome, huh? And yeah. Pretty nice, actually. Actually, I might as well open the window a lot more, because, who knows, there'll be fresh air coming in. Sorry I'm getting distracted like that one, because I'm blooming hot. And, yes, apart from Fluttershy, we also have some accessories. And it's kind of like the Penguin Cupboard sets, if you remember those toys, a little while ago, last week, of course. We've got those goggles, we've got a blue one and a pink version. They're fairly nice actually, just to have those, and I think you can actually mix and match those components. And we've also got some kind of floaty thingy, which is long, which overall was covered by pencil sharpener debris earlier on as I was making this video. And we've also got a couple of floaties. There's a ring one here, regular one, and a duck version. And speaking of ducks, we've also got 2 of those ducks here. How cool is that? They look like mallard ducks by the looks of them. That one looks like a male in eagle plumage, but it's actually a female. There's no detailing, of course. None here as well there too. Let's take a look at the ice cream. Oh, we need ice creams for summer, don't we? We certainly do. Very essential, isn't it? And we've also got the snorkel here as well. I think if you make Pinkie Pie attach the snorkel, I think we'll have something a little bit more like that. Okay. I don't know about the goggles, but it looks pretty nice. I'm not going to do Pinkie Pie, but what we'll try and do is get Rarity to get her goggles on. It seems to be quite difficult. Let's do the other side as well. Come on, Worldy, get those goggles on. You ready for a bit of a swim? I don't know. Obviously, I'm just gonna... Yes, overall, as I've been listening to the radio, it feels like that Europe is pretty much incinerating at the moment, though, which is very scary, of course, because of climate change being not so real is actually real, I'm afraid. But hey, look at Rarity. She's wearing a nice pair of goggles, ready to cool herself off on the hot sun. Yes, the magic of friendship can make climate change not so tragic. I've got some noise outside here, but yes, overall there's that product here, just a fairly nice basic pony theme set. Next up, speaking of summer, we're going to be taking a look at another flip-flop ponies theme toy, which is also in summer theme, and I think, I'll tell you what they're going to say, it is actually quite difficult when I'm doing toy reviews in the hot sun, because the webcam can be totally fried. And the other thing is that, yeah, the other thing is, well, I've got a nice cold drink with me to keep myself cool in the hot sun. Okay, next product. Let's take a look at this. It's another flip-out Origami Ponies Summertime Spa Relaxation Souvenir Scene 12-pack. It costs about £15, and it looks like Rarity is having a good cool-off with her fan, or not. Maybe it's not hers. And we've got Pinkie Pie with sunglasses, and there on the back of the packaging, whoa! Fluttershy and Angel Bunny. That's weird. Fluttershy looks like a foal. Angel Bunny looks like he's bigger than her. Why? Is that pretty much very strange scaling going on here? We've got a safari hat, and it looks like Fluttershy and Angel Bunny are cooling down in the midst of a tropical heat wave. Let's go ahead and unpack this. Out you come! Okay, so what we have is a couple of... That's strange, we've got a cucumber slice. I think on the back of the packaging, I think there's the other... That's weird. I think the product told me that there's actually 2 of those cucumber slices. Hey, that looks fairly nice. There's the back there, not much detailing going around there. Let's take a look at Fluttershy. It's pretty much the same as what I did in the other product, but she's got a name. Okay, that's very important. And that looks fairly nice. There's her mane, there's her eyes, there's her mouth, and her butterfly cutie mark. That looks fairly nice, huh? Wow. And let's go ahead and actually, let me try and put on the safari hat. Crockies, I can't believe that the Pony Themes toy range actually does have similar accessories to the Penguin Clipboard toy range toys I've made before. Let's go ahead and put this pony like that. We've got some ice cream like we had in the other set, but I think it's a different version. And I think we're going to actually lay this down because Angel Bunny and Fluttershy are going to be having... Yes, I'm going to have a look at Angel Bunny. Just looking regular, of course. Have a beautiful cool-off on the hot tropical sun. We've also got some sunglasses here. Okay, nice looking detailing, of course, and we'll make Pinkie Pie wear those fancy goggles because it is blooming hot outside! Okay, so, I don't know about you, it actually is freaking hot though, bloody hell. I feel like I should be a bludger and just get away from here, making videos like that, but, yeah, the goggles, they don't seem to fit in very well. It's not really the best goggles, but even with Pinkie Pie's protruding mane, it actually makes it very difficult to be this 100% perfect if I'm fitting in those blooming goggles on. It's not really going to be coming close to where the eyes are. Noticing on how Pinkie Pie's head is actually glued in together and also watercoloured as well, which probably explains why it doesn't seem to attach or want to attach. Oh dear, I don't know about you, but yeah, that's all I can do, I'm afraid, eh? Sorry, Pinkie Pie, with your sloppy glasses. Got a watermelon, because watermelon is very essential in hot summers. And we've also got a fan, and also some kind of, is that like a herbal kind of drink? It's like a mint cool drink. I never knew mint can do drinks. I was looking at the back of the packaging, that's what it's telling me, hey? An electric fan, of course. How cool is that one, huh, hey? Fairly nice. And looks pretty cool, if you can think of it, hey? And yes, I am feeling the humidity. Crockies. Why am I doing two of you in the midst of a tropical Malaysian style heat wave? Oh, crockies, I'm feeling like I'm melting! Oh, the indignity! I don't know why, but I just stole it off from Gordon from Thompson Friends, that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, the indignity! Oh, right, anyways, let me just go ahead and take a look at another Flip Up Pony set. It's another Origami set. It's called Worldy Sewing Machine. Sewing Machine? Oh, sorry, I just said sewing, not sewing. Blooming out. Alright, it says Worldy Sewing Machine Room and Help for Teamwork Herd 12-pack. And it costs about £16.99 or £17. And there's the back of the packaging. We've got the ponies in their full size. It looks like Worldy's having a hard time. Looks like he's bigger than that table actually is. Or workbench as you call it though, eh? Gotta love wood. Of course, we've got a sewing machine, which has got a very nice feature actually. If you move it up and down. And we've got some ponies. But let's just go ahead and take a look at what this ponies is all about. Okay, so, oh yes, that's a very nice 3D looking, how do you say it, set? With this component here. It's a workbench, of course. Feels kind of papery, of course. That's what it looks like, actually. And then we've got some very weird fake fabric looking sheets, which are actually made out of paper. We've got a blue one and a pink one. Of course, yes, I'm going to show you the colours in unison, like so. There you go. And we've also got a sewing machine, which looks like that. Okay, obviously, which looks like that one, huh? Oh, crockies. I wonder how the camera's doing well with the heat, though. You can actually move this one up and down. There you go. Looks fairly cool, eh? With that beautiful looking... I love the details in that. That's fairly nice. Lovely working little mechanical arm. It's like a robot arm when you see that sewing machine. Nice overall, isn't it, eh? Lovely patterns on that one, eh? With a royal looking sort of design. Fairly nice circle in it. Looks like the blazing hot sun outside. And we've got Pinkie Pie as well. Looks like she's pretty much cheerful, of course, and that sort of expression with the black mouth, and that other side as well. Kind of almost looks distorted, if you know what I mean. Fluttershy looks pretty cool indeed. It feels like Fluttershy, Rarity, and Pinkie Pie are pretty much very common. And I don't know why I'm having three of those ponies. Twilight Sparkle. Is that Princess Twilight Sparkle? That looks pretty nice, huh? Here's the other side of her. She looks fairly nice. And there's the back. There's no name on her, sadly, though. But this pretty much is Princess Twilight Sparkle, or I also call her Natasha Amy Roberts as a real name. Funny thing is, I call Fluttershy Mariah or Maria Jennings Fluttershy. Or Maria Fluttershy Jennings. Or Mariah Fluttershy Jennings. Why is my mouth all blooming muddled up today? Rarity, funnily enough, I gave Rarity a very funny real name, or nickname of Laura Rarity Prestesky. I don't know why. There's the cutie mark, same sort of, actually kind of different by the looks of her eyes and her mane, and the way it's been rendered, of course. So yes, it's quite a very nice looking set, but there's also one other thing, which is actually a bit tiny. Oh, it's those guys there. These are like the little thread coils that you put on the sewing machine to make the sewing machine make some bondings with the fabric and all that whatnot, though, eh? If I'm deciphering it right or not, though, eh? Not sure if you can fit those in. Okay, so and what about the other one there as well? Not sure if they will actually fit in, I suppose, hey? That looks pretty nice, though, eh? And I think you meant to put them on the workbench just to represent some kind of, you know, scenery thing. There you go. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it, eh? I don't know how the sewing machine will sit on the workbench, but fail. Oh wait, it doesn't fail! Look at that! And also, if I put the pony right next to it, you can see how big the sewing machine... Actually, the sewing... Sorry, why am I getting dyslexia? Blimey hell. Okay, so that pony is actually a bit... You know, it's actually smaller than the sewing machine. As funny as this is out of scale. Sorry that one, guys, but doesn't matter for me, Very funny, having the ponies being smaller than that blooming sewing machine. It's funny that the ponies are actually a lot more shorter than, and also a lot more smaller than that sewing machine. That's quite weird. It's pretty much out of scale. Should have done it via A3 paper. I'm sorry, guys, But anyways, I think our last, but by no means least, products we'll take a look at are those. We'll just get the woodbench inside. Sorry, I just keep on forgetting. Are those 3 looking ponies. We've got Shoeshine. We have got, okay, let me just take a look at Shoeshine first. Okay, she actually does, whenever I look at those ponies here, I'm actually going to take a look at those 3 ponies, last but not least, which are the last items as I'm reviewing on this blooming hot toy review, because it is tropically hot. Okay, so this pony character is called Shoeshine, and as you can see, she's got a beautiful looking cutie mark of a horseshoe pair of silver and gold. There's the other side of it as well, and then you've also got the mane detailing as well, and you've also got the eyes as well. They all look fairly nice, of course, and yes, this actually looks fairly nice whenever I think of it, There's the beautiful legs here as well. It actually looks fairly nice, that pony, Shoeshine. Reminds me of the G5 pony theme toys that you get today. You know, the My Little Pony and New Generation toys. And you remember that one video that I did on the 21st of April, where I did the big vlog of My Little Pony Tell Your Tale and all the other cartoons and whatnot? That was actually fairly nice. Let's take a look at Lyra Heartstrings, who is of course a unicorn, and she looks fairly nice. Overall, she's one of the other background pony characters. I love this pony. I mean, look how beautiful and aquamarine this color is. This pony is so unusually colored. Especially, in fact, all ponies are unusual because you don't have to make ponies just, you know, reddish brown or orange or yellowish, you know, lightish yellowish or pink. Oh, wait, actually, pink is a fictional color, or white, or I don't know, obviously in grey and black and all the other realistic pony colours as well. Of course, yes, it's a very funky looking unicorn. There you go, there's her tail, and her cutie mark is basically a harp. Looks very Irish, doesn't it? And there's the other side of her. She looks very G4-esque. In fact, her renderization, the way I rendered her, she looks very close to what you would actually see on a My Little Pony toy from Generation 4. And that's something I'm actually gonna sip more of that because it is blooming hot today. Okay, so yes, I would have never thought that. That's a fairly nice looking unicorn. I wish all unicorns and alicorns and other winged magical ponies with horns on the top can pretty much cool the hot weather down, I suppose, if you can imagine that. Unicorns are amazing mythical creatures. What do you think, They look fairly awesome. Yes, that looks fairly nice. I love the mane detailings, and I think the one I was handling, this one here, is what it looks like to be a very strange version of Princess Twilight Sparkle. It almost looks like that the mane is not really the correct design for me, because, you know, in my opinion, I think Twilight's mane is meant to be a lot more like that. But sadly, it actually looks more like that, which is a bit unfortunate. Maybe I need to renderize this character again. But nevertheless, there's a bit of trivia. She was originally crafted in Malaysia, and of course, yes, this was actually one of the first of this type of pony toy, alongside with Shoeshine and Lyra Heartstrings. Both of them are made in the UK, but this Twilight Sparkle toy was actually made in Thailand during my Malaysian trip this year. And of course, there's her cutie mark, and there's her beautiful looking sort of design on the mane and the tail as well. She was originally built with Thailand-made paper, but then she actually had to be redesigned because, you know, she was very floppy in the way she was designed, going by the head and the neck and also the legs, which weren't that great. So what we did was that what I did was I've actually replaced the back legs and the front legs with British quality made paper, and then I actually made more of that as well. I think the wings are made in Thailand or Malaysia. Obviously it feels like Thailand and Malaysia as I'm talking about in this video, when it's this tropically hot. And okay, there's her beautiful looking eyes, and strangely enough, her ears is actually kind of strange looking, because look how very weird. I mean, the ears are kind of, well, I would just say, you know, not really as great, but if you look at Lyra Heartstrings, looks like it's suffering the same fate. How strange is that? But if you look at Shoeshine, she looks pretty much the best. I mean, look at her ears, that's more like it indeed. Well, anyways, I think I've got someone coming out from the doorway. And if you really enjoyed this very hot and difficult toy review to produce, because it's so hot and tropically hot outside, please give this video a like, subscribe for more flip-side videos in the future, and until next time, thank you so much for watching, stay cool this summer, and bye for now.